Yo, yo. So this is what Google puts out on Earth Day. Do you notice anything here? It's flat with a dome on it. They rub the shit right in our faces. Right in our water falling off the edge of Earth. Sorry, it didn't work that way, but they're showing you it's flat. And there's a dome and they're rubbing it in your face. And then the other side of their mouth, they're lying to you saying it's round. Stever the Deceiver is nothing more than a studio prop used by NASA. If you think they understand his grunts, you're an idiot. They put, triggered. Globetard triggered. Globetard triggered. They're just putting everything in his mouth, so you believe him, making all the shit. Triggered. Triggered. So this is how it works, people. Flat floor. Flat. Flat. This is how it looks. This is a flat floor. It's measured with a level, and this is what happens. See how that happens? The bottom's going to start disappearing. It's called perspective. Okay? Look it up. NASA claims they can see galaxies 13 billion light years away, but they can't see the Apollo landing site on the moon. Liars. Liars. Okay, this is interesting. This is an old map. And look, Gemini, Sagittarius, Libra, Thoth, the moving island. So the sun rotates this way, clockwise, and then this is anti-clockwise. Now this is called summer gate, because in our summer it's a tight loop of the sun, and Australia's summer and our winter, it's a bigger loop, and it's out here by the edge, and it looks like it must melt some. In the summer, you're going to get a gate. Only in the summer, though. Here. But it's very interesting how they call these are signs, you know, Gemini, Libra, Sagittarius. It's like the signs, constellations. Man, look how close that sun is. See the hot spot? Take a flashlight, put it to the ground. This can't happen at 93 million miles away. Take a flashlight, put it to the ground. It can't be 90. Do you know how far 93 million miles away is? You can't even comprehend it. You would never feel the sun. Truth is often hidden in plain sight. See that? A grid. United Nations emblem with a grid divided by 33. Freemason bullshit. Okay, see this right here? This is a curve. See? This proves that we live on a ball. The only problem is when you go outside, it's flat. This is fake. This is a problem. When you go outside, it's not like this. You'll never see it like that. You'll never, ever, ever see this, except in a fake picture. All right, when anyone tells you you're wrong about Freemasons controlling the world, ask them why Freemason title comes before president title. George Washington, Freemason first, and then first president. He wasn't the first president. It's all bullshit. Fucking liars. Look at the size of this shit. This is a tree. And look at the size of this shit. It's called Heaven's Gate. I think it's in China. And look, I just had to put this because that line is horizontal and the horizon is horizontal. I mean, golly, look how flat that is. Okay, electronics everywhere. Let's play with water. I mean, is everybody really this fucking dumb to buy this shit? You're in space, you could die any minute, and you're going to be doing this shit. There is no fucking way. Electronics everywhere. It's a joke. 162 million miles away, 1.7 billion miles away, yet we can use a fucking basic camera, and they're right fucking there. They're lying. Okay, it's called oppositional indoctrination effect. Person who's become so indoctrinated, when they are presented with the truth, they immediately reject it and become angry. A ball earth believer. Globetard. We call them globetards. If the world is always spinning at 1,000 miles an hour out in space, and the satellites are out in space rotating around the world, why are these always pointed in one direction? Because nothing's moving. Again, these satellites are supposed to be orbiting at 17,000 miles an hour. You can't use this thing and communicate with that. 1,000 miles an hour is faster than a speeding bullet. Multiply it by 7. You can't see a bullet, can you? And then multiply that times 17 of the fact that you can't see it already, but let's just go another 17 times and pretend you can see it now, right? Like you can see anything orbiting at that speed. It's ridiculous. Reality versus cartoon. Okay, this is reality. It's a light. You can see right through it. It's transparent. You can even see shapes, geometric shapes. This is their cartoon that NASA gives you. It's fake as fuck. Again, fake as fuck. This is real, and this is real. A large stationary wave spotted on Venus. Blah blah blah. This is disinfo. NASA disinfo. Okay, and God made the firmament and divided the waters which were under the firmament from the waters which were above the firmament, and it was so. We all live in a yellow submarine. This is the shit. This is pieces of the dome, all the meteors, all that shit. That's what it is. Yo, yo. Uh-oh. What wall? What wall? What Antarctica wall? Uh-oh. Libyan desert glass. Yeah, this is what you're dealing with here. That's what the firmament looks like. They're not meteors. Nothing's flying through space. Okay, this is great. We're going to teach you a lesson in convexity, concave, convex, and flat. Okay? Okay, the Earth is supposed to be round, which means it's supposed to be convex. If it were convex, the rays or sun rays, corpuscular, hocus honky shonky corpuscular waves, they would all be going inward to each other. In a concave, they would be separated or flat. Flat or concave, you would get the separation, just like it looks like when it comes through the clouds. But they say it's 93 million miles away, so that should be like this. Every goddamn sun ray should be parallel to each other. Every ray should be parallel to each other if it's not really 93 million miles away. These are like coming in like it's flatter or concave. See that? They separate like this. They separate like this. It should be like this. According to their science, 93 million miles away, every sun ray should be parallel. These aren't parallel. Atmospheric refraction only makes sense if the atmosphere were like this. Okay. Over 400 miles long. When frozen, the curvature should add 20 plus miles. But instead, it's one of the flattest places on Earth. Look how flat that shit is. 400 miles of flatness. Where is the curve? There isn't any. You want to know what's crazy? Believing you're spinning on a ball. That's what's crazy. But not only that, you're spinning at 1,000 miles an hour faster than a speeding bullet. You can't see bullets, but you're spinning that fast. It's a disgrace. It's an embarrassment that we've been tricked so bad. When you're actually living on a flat stationary plane, Earth. Ball Earthers showed me a globe as proof. I ran it over with my pickup truck and now it's flat. There you go. This is a horizontal line. Flat water is horizontal. Flat. Water's flat. Vanishing point. Flat. 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 Okay. Yo. Okay. It's easier to fool an astronaut than to convince him he has been fooled. No glow here. Okay. The sun gives off its own light. It can be measured at night. It's cooler. When you go into shade, it's warmer. It gives off a square wave. It's the opposite of the sun. Okay? Look at that, how bright that is. Look how bright that is. It's a light. Where's the light at? There's no glow here. Where is it? And look at this fake-ass horizon. I mean, this is ridiculous. You're not buying this shit. Globeheads be like, I'm going to build a house in space. It's real. NASA showed me. Actor. This guy is an actor. Okay? And an entertainer. He'll dance for you. And the rest of them will play the guitar, the flute, whatever the fuck. They're always being able to do something. Another amazing view. There you go. From the ISS. The International Fake Station. I don't believe that the earth is flat. I know for a fact it is. I don't believe anything, ever, anyway. Belief is the enemy of knowing. You did not take this picture. You have faith this image is real, and you pray and hope it's real. That's all you can do until you do some research. These rays are coming in. Every one of these rays should be parallel to one another if it's coming from 93 million miles away. And if it was 93 million miles away, you're not going to get a hot spot like that. Take a flashlight to the surface of the ground, and you can't get a spot unless you're close to it. Case closed. I don't have to frickin'. This is ridiculous. Localized light source. Light bulb only lights up that much. Street light only lights up this much. And this, again, I'm going to make a really heavy point here. When they're talking about sending radio signals, millions and cajillions and billions of miles, that's all bullshit. Okay, just like light has a limit here, so does radio waves, because it's light. Wake up. You can't communicate with these satellites all these millions of miles away. They're so full of shit. This is a sunlit area. It's local. It's limited. Okay, just like this light here is limited, so is the sun over the surface of the earth. But I'm telling you, they can't communicate millions of miles away with these goddamn radio waves. It's insane. It's limited like light because they're light. Radio waves are light. They're at they're long waves, less dangerous. They're at the other spectrum, the infrared spectrum side, opposite of the X-ray, gamma ray, or ultraviolet X-ray gamma ray, which are higher frequency and more damaging to you. Missing curvature, notice. Fucking flat. All the stars you see at night are just part of this yellow circle. This is bullshit. This is disinfo. This is how they spread disinfo and drill it into your heads, and all the idiots just jump on board and they help spread the ignorance. It's like a fucking domino effect of ignorance. Spheres are well known to be very poor reflectors of light, yet the full moon is fully lit from edge to edge because it's a disk. Okay? If this was a ball sphere, you would get this. This is a ball, and this is shining light on it, and this is what you get. Sorry, okay? You don't get this. You're being faked out. System will not provide an education that will overthrow its own system. Hello, NASA. Okay, hits blunt. Boom. If the sun is in space, why is there light on Earth but not in space? Boom. Brilliant. Just went genius. Done that. I can't tell you how many times I've done this shit. Okay, here's Disney's The Lion King. Uh-oh. Pedophile Disney, Freemason, satanic, Luciferian freak shows. And then NASA, this is an official image. Go look it up. Please don't believe me, because you can't make it up. You got to see this for yourself. Do not believe anything I say. You better go research it. Make sure that I know what I'm talking about, right? That's what I would do. Walt Disney, NASA's Werner von Braun. Best friends here. See? Brainwashing and lying to the masses since before color photography. Boom, Earth is flat. Satellites are antennas on buildings. They do not exist. Otherwise, why would you need these? Okay. Real picture of Mars. NASA's fake CGI picture of Mars. Okay, this is Atlas. You know what he's doing here? The shoulder of the firmament is on his shoulders before they turned it into a fake globe and put it on his shoulders, a fake ball, globe-tard ball. Don't let go. I can. Gravity's magic. Again, the definition of gravity is two bodies of mass attracting one another, not orbiting each other. They would have to become one, and that's gravity. And then there's no intermittent gravity or selective gravity. It would have to stay that way. There's no, all of a sudden it doesn't work and you can fly or walk or move around. Nonsense. Okay, here's your formation temperature of the firmament materials. Now, guess what? Guess what the Van Allen radiation belts, what they talk about the temperature is. They talk about it being over 3,000 degrees at the Van Allen radiation belts. It's the firmament. There's no Van Allen radiation belts. Flat Earthers debate methods, providing actual evidence. Oh, yeah. Reasons why people will fight the Flat Earth knowledge.